Hello, I'm Agnes Smedley. I arrived in China as a journalist at the end of 1928. In the northeast China, I witnessed the pervasive infiltration of the Japanese imperialism. I realized I couldn't remain a mere bystander. While searching for the real force behind China's resistance, my eyes turned to the Communist Party of China. In January 1937, I made my way to Yan'an, northwest China. There, I met CPC leaders Mao Zedong, Zhu De, and Zhou Enlai. What I saw were progressive, modern-minded people, and an army deeply bonded to the people. To break the blockade and dispel misunderstandings from the outside world, I actively invited foreign journalists to witness and report on the changes here, and to show where China's hope truly lay. The July 7th incident in 1937 threw China into the full-scale war of resistance. The Red Army was reorganized as the 8th Route Army and headed to the front lines. I immediately applied to join them, becoming the first foreign embedded journalist with them. I reported on the victory at Pingsingguan and told the world how the 8th Route Army fought behind enemy lines, rallied the people, and launched guerrilla warfare. My book, China Fights Back, is a true record of that time. But being on the front lines made me realize something. Writing couldn't stop the bleeding, and reporting couldn't save the wounded. So in early 1938, I went to Wuhan and joined the Red Cross. While reporting on the heroic resistance of Chinese soldiers and civilians, I also rolled up my sleeves to help the injured and pushed hard to get medical support for China. Thanks to those efforts, people like Norman Bethune, Dwarkanath Kotnis, George Hatem, and Jean Yuen came to China. In November 1938, I went to the headquarters of the new 4th Army in Yunling, Anhui. Even during air raids, I risked my life to care for the wounded. When Commander Ye Ting urged me to leave, I told him, "But if die, I must, and that will come sooner or later. Let it be here." And this is because I believe this army to be the hope of China and Asia. In 1941, severe illness forced me to leave China. But my heart never did. In the US, I gave speeches and wrote articles, donating nearly all my earnings to help Chinese war orphans. In October 1949, I learned on the radio that the People's Republic of China was founded. I was so moved that I immediately wrote to Commander Zhu De, expressing my deep desire to return to China. But my health kept getting worse. Lying in a hospital bed in London, I said with great affection, "I may never see China again, but if one day I could return to China, I want to kiss her land." In my letter, I wrote my wish. All income from my books, everywhere, all to go to General Zhu De, Commander-in-Chief of the People's Liberation Army of China, to do with as he wishes, which means the building of a strong and free China.